Countdown to Busso series. 1 day to go. It's Saturday pre-race. Just finished my last little spin and jog off the bike. I was thinking on the bike that my legs didn't feel absolutely amazing, and that's a good lesson for race week in general, especially the last couple of days when everybody's looking to feel absolutely amazing and on top of the world and thinking that they're going to do a PB because everything's just come together at the right time. But sometimes it doesn't work like that, and ultimately we don't need to feel good, and feeling good isn't necessarily an indicator of good performance come Sunday. So Sunday is about making the most of how you feel on the day, or on race day, regardless of what's thrown at you, whether you've got good legs, not so good legs, what the weather's doing, what the wind's doing, anything. So that's where the be your best philosophy comes from. We apply it in training, but ultimately on race day that's what we need to live by, and we need to make the best of the situation no matter what. Having said all that, on the run my legs felt really good, and I did the same run that I did off the bike on Thursday, so just 6 minutes of running, but I probably felt a little bit better. Some of that might just be a little bit of excitement building now. Still probably only at about 95%, so I've still got the very little last bits of a head cold. You may be able to hear that in my voice. Again, I'm not really too worried about it. It probably sounds worse than it actually is, and I don't think it's going to affect performance tomorrow at all. This week has been really up and down. Obviously I had a big weekend last weekend, and that carried into this week, and just a lot of big days back to back, and that's definitely taken its toll on me, and I've learned some lessons about that. But again, I wouldn't have it any other way with regards to the busyness. The other curveballs though, we were in hospital again last night with Oakley, so that's actually why I didn't record a video yesterday. I was about to record a video. The day had gone pretty well, and we'd had dinner early and we were all set to go, and then we put Oakley down to bed, and yeah, he was not a happy boy. So he's over the croup, but he's actually got an ear infection now, and obviously when he lies down that obviously is quite painful and uncomfortable for him. So he wasn't a happy chap. So again, last night we were at the hospital, not as late as last weekend in Sydney, but it was a later night than planned and a shorter, more disrupted sleep. Thanks to Bethany though, she sort of looked after him more so over the night, and it was actually a better night than the previous night, and I got a pretty decent sleep, all things considered. So as much as I like to be planned and organised, and I know a lot of triathletes are that way, it does certainly emphasise one of my sayings, which is to have a plan but write in pencil. And sometimes you just got to roll with these things, and the parents among me will know, but I think it's a good way, a good philosophy to apply to training and racing, especially in race week. You'd like everything to go absolutely perfect, and as I mentioned, feel amazing, but it doesn't always work like that. So it's something I've definitely got better at this time round, and being a parent has definitely helped me evolve in that way, which is, you know, I guess a happy little extra surprise and a bonus to being a parent. So that's about it. Going to go inside now, quick shower, have something to eat, and then we're going to roll down on our bikes and check them in, get that done out the way. We'll be back home by lunchtime, and then a nice relaxed afternoon. It's going to be an early start tomorrow, so we kick off at 5:30, so it's rolling age group wave starts, but starting from 5:30, so it's going to be a very early start in the morning. So I want to be nice and relaxed this afternoon. Already done all the prep with regards to my nutrition and my equipment. As I said, about to check the bikes in, and then we'll chill out this afternoon, and then hopefully get some sleep. Don't always sleep that well on race night, but I find it's the night before race day, and the one before that that's probably more important, and if you've banked a little bit of sleep there, the day of you can roll with. So that's that. If I get the opportunity, I might do another video with regards to how I'd like to perform tomorrow and how I expect to perform, and potentially a little video of race morning, which obviously won't be uploaded till post race, but we'll see how we go. See you later.